And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Carew. And there are two away now.
Batting third.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
To the plate now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cole into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Three and one.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Pedro Martinez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now into the box, Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there's the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Another try at 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. First offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale's a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Simmons with a slide. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there. This is one of the best in the game.
Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down and away, ball one. Two and one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Killebrew's got it, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Roberto Clemente is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Cruz gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew.
The first baseman.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Kirby Puckett digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Killebrew Leads off second with nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's another 1-2. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting sixth.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next, it'll be Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, here is Pudge Rodriguez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Ozzie Smith. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And a ball, 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Popped him up. Simmons is calling for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder, Clint Frazier.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting ninth.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate now, Rod Carew. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 to Rod Carew. Fastball well outside. Here comes the 1-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Twins are set. Striding in for Boston, Ricky Henderson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now the first pitch. Hank Aaron is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball even at 2-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Skied into straightaway right. Puckett is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jimmy Fox. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ortiz.
Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Full sets. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Grounder down the line at third. Boggs gloves it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now another 0-2. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Up next, Wade Boggs struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 2 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, If you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Henderson is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 3.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
0-1 the count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 0-2 home. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puckett leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back. Left field.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And now here is Joey Gallo. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Ozzie Smith is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next up is Ricky Henderson. No hits to this point. And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and two to the Twins catcher.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
He's racking up a
Now
fair amount of
back,
strikeouts
second
now out there.
baseman.
That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Rod Carew. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Andrelton.
And now the skipper wants to play him to pull. He's given the signal to shift his outfielders to the left side. Andrelton Simmons is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
3-2, full count. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Simmons is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Now to bat, Hank Aaron. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks. And other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Jimmy Fox stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Don't want to forget about him. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. He's running in the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
In now, David Ortiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swing and a misses. He couldn't hold back. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Up next for the
into the box, Cal Ripken. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now it'll be Roberto Clemente. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Now here's the pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Kirby Puckett is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Henderson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Minnesota.
Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging. Strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Nelson.
Now at the plate is Nelson Cruz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Roberto Osuna takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Donaldson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins wind up. Jay Happ has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now here is Pudge Rodriguez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. Happ, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 24, Ricky Henderson.
From the stretch, Ricky Henderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Henderson is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 2-0 on the way. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Carew is there. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. Next to stand in is Hank Aaron. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Smith at third with 2 away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Once again, a 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Hansel Robles enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Hansel Robles.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
To the plate now, David Ortiz, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball well outside. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in. and then he throws a nasty changeup away, is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to return. Leading off the inning, it'll be Clint Frazier, and they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder, Clint Frazier.
He's set, and the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
So next to bat will be Mitch Garver. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Henderson is there, 2 gone. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Now, Wade Boggs. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Twin strand a pair. Alex Colomé enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Colomé.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Cal Ripken. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carmen Killebrew. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 2-0 now. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Pitch is popped up. Smith calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Twins.
So now to the plate, Kirby Puckett. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Dan Plesac enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. No balls and 1 strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The
Twins down to their final out, and here's Donaldson. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. At the plate now is Nelson Cruz, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Fouled away. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Pedro Martinez wins his 3rd of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. And Heidi.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digital. Los roles, los automás, la caja nunca para son de hoy. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a afrontar, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay quien los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Tú estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Para soy el negro del jarabe, una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow, hay music, hay flow. Gaby, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all. long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard, but to let it die. Yeah, I work too hard, but to let it die. I work too hard, but to let it die. Let it die.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you must stop, give me a break. Don't say something about that. And first he would tell me I'm his friend. Actually, no thanks, I'm okay. And then he would said we lost my way. I want new friends, but then I want me. And making plans while I'm on TV. Thought it was him, but maybe it's me. I want new friends, but then I want me. And the 80s song, yeah, how'd it go? When they said this is the beginning of the best years, even though false break. One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance of my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring. And the 80s bands, oh, where do they go? Can we switch into the chorus right now? I want new friends, but then I want me. They have some fun, but then they just leave. Is it just them, or maybe all me? Why my new friends don't seem to want me? Hurts my case, but that's okay. It hurts my case, but that's okay. I'm dancing on a moon
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The Red Sox enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Kenta Maeda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
First pitch on the way. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Frazier has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat, and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Full count, here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Simmons has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is third. The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
So now into the box is Jimmy Fox. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Jeffers is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. The Twins coming up. No score. Lefty Grove gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And now here is Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins,
pitch on the way.
Baseman, Rod Carew
runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Carew, the runner at second with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nelson Cruz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fifth, the right field.
So now here is Kirby Puckett looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Twins strand a pair. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next to hit is Cal Ripken. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Roberto Clemente comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the play.
The catcher.
So next to hit is Pudge Rodriguez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Josh Donaldson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Miguel Sano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. 2-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Up next for Minnesota, Clint Frazier. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puckett is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
batting up.
1 out, base is empty, and that brings up Juan Pierre. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Three and 1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith, flew out in his only at-bat so far. And that one yanked just foul.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now
back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And now the whole defense shifts to the left side, overloading where they expect this hitter to go with the ball. We'll see if he can avoid the shift and maybe take advantage of an open field. No balls and a strike to count. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The 1-0. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. And that misses, ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping up is Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Wade
Boggs. A ball and no strikes. Now that's popped up. Gallo has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next to the Twins, the center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Lays off 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Aaron is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Kirby Puckett digging in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
the designated hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Roberto Clemente is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Payoff pitch one more time. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Here's Joey Gallo now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Runners off for second. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up Juan Pierre. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. Sox leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Full exercise.
Outside, 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Clint Frazier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more. Is taken. That's ball 1. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1. The pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down and the inning continues. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some.
Stepping in now, Rod Carew, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes a cold strike 1. One and one. Here it is. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Hit hard to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Jimmy Fox grounded out in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but
swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So now to the plate, Cal Ripken. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puckett finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. So now to the plate will be Andrew. Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, third base.
Striding in is Wade Boggs. Popped into foul ground his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
In the air, down the line in left. Aaron will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here is Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre moving for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up, Kirby Puckett. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Michael Pineda is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
Digging in will be Roberto Clemente. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Roberto Clemente.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pineda benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in next, Juan Pierre.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
2 out here and a runner at second. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Josh Donaldson.
The designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Donaldson.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Miguel Sano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New innings. Set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Smith. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing, and he pops him up. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Jimmy Fox. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Smith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. David Ortiz stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Left side, but well foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit, one left. Not too many more. Eric Gagne is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 38, Eric Gagne.
So stepping in is Ryan Jeffers.
For the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
First offering.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Two and one. Called strike two. The 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this
Now
one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
At the plate, Rod Carew, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Andrelton Simmons is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And now the whole defense shifts to the left side, overloading where they expect this hitter to go with the ball. We'll see if he can avoid the shift and maybe take advantage of an open field. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fastball well outside. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in next, Wade Boggs. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And this one finds the corner for strike one.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. And now in the box, Nelson Cruz. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Dennis Eckersley is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Jeffers at third. Carew on at second with 2 down. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-0 to him now.
And remember here, There's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fox is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Twins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Cal Ripken. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
A big swing by Ripken. This one sent out to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Next, it'll be Pudge Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to bat will be Joey Gallo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Alberto Mondesi will be summoned down. Pinch runner.
Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home run, I'm throwing and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm zeroed in, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down.
I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
Two scene ain't enough. Four-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beamed it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's the green light. That's just...
Welcome, everyone. We join you now with 2 away here in the 9th inning. That'll bring up Juan Pierre. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Mondesi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Pineda pauses. 2-1 on its way. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 2-1 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. Kirby Puckett digging in. Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Grounded to short. Smith is up with it. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Bo Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lefty Grove wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Kenta Maeda pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dennis Eckersley records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the Dan.
Fire in my lungs, I'm spun, walking on wire, in delirium, and higher. Keep like this forever, running out of lifelines, go at this forever, but just one last ride. Gravity.